Good morning, Collierville Dragons. It's Mr. Moore. Today is November 2nd, and you are watching Collierville AM. In national news, with just one final day left until Election Day, President Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden are making their last-minute pitches to sway voters who have already broken early voting records. After holding rallies in Pennsylvania on Saturday, Trump is campaigning in Michigan, North Carolina, and Wisconsin today. Biden, fresh off his joint rallies with former President Barack Obama in Michigan, is holding rallies in Pennsylvania and Ohio today. More than 92 million people have already voted as of Sunday. The election is tomorrow. So here's your fun fact of the day. In order to win the presidency, Trump or Biden will have to win at least 270 of the votes in the Electoral College. As you watch the results come in, keep in mind that the magic number is 270. Your vote, your voice. In local news, Collierville honored James Llewellyn as town administrator Monday for 25 years of service to the town. Llewellyn joined the town in 1995 when current mayor Stan Joyner served on the town's planning commission. He joined Collierville soon after Lynn Carmack took her role as town clerk. She sang his praises and said he often gives credit to town employees when he is the one who deserves recognition. Mark Heiberger, Collierville Chamber of Commerce president, says that when he decides to retire, there will be an irreplaceable fingerprint on Collierville. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Collierville AM Hot Seat with the one and only Mr. Jones. Good morning, Mr. Jones. How are you doing today?
Just fine, Mr. Moore. Thank you for asking, sir.
Great. So, there are a lot of students, parents, and administrators in Collierville with opinions on the new in-person model coming in January. What was the decision process behind the upcoming change?
Well, students, and just to let you know a little bit about the decision and how it came about, of course, we spoke maybe last week about the Shelby County Health Department's Directive number 14. That directive allowed schools to decide if they want to bring their students all back in person, whether they're going to socially distance, whether they're going to wear a mask or what have you. At that point in time, our superintendent with his cabinet members, they got together, discussed this, of course, discussed it with me as well, since I'm the high school principal and we were the only ones left to really come back. As well as board members to decide what was best for us moving forward and students moving forward. At that point in time, we decided that it would be best to go ahead and bring students back, so bringing the hybrid students back to the 4 days. Of course, 4 days, and that fifth day being the day that we're going to disinfect the building. Of course, as you all know, we have quite a few students, so it's very difficult to be able to keep the place clean with so many people in the building at one time. So pretty much that's just about how the decision came about. Of course, debating and just really talking about what are some of the pros and what are some of the cons. Of course, we thought about every single aspect of it, but ultimately felt like it was best for us to go ahead and make that option where students can come back full time.
So, as you mentioned, soon students and parents will make the decision to come back in person or to remain virtual. What kind of guidance can you give them so that they make the best choice for their needs?
What I can give you in terms of advice is pretty difficult to say one thing for anyone. You, as students and your parents, you must do what works best for you and your family. I would say for students to consider a few things. If you're the type of student that can learn really well and be able to stay on top of your task without a teacher being present, you're very studious, you stay on top of things, then virtual probably will work for you if you can really work on your own and things like that. But if you're the type of student that really needs the presence of a teacher, you need a teacher to be able to, whether it's prompting or just being able to have someone there with you to be able to work or when you're learning, then I would say then that the in-person model is probably best for you. But ultimately, at the end of the day, students have to do what's best for them. They have to do what's best for their families. So it's really tough to be able to give you which way or to even sway you anyway. I wouldn't do that, but you ultimately have to do what's best for you and your family.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. I hope I still have a job after this interview. But before we let you go, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I just want to say to all of our students, welcome back on this beautiful Monday. Of course, after we fall back, when we woke up this morning, I'm sure you saw the pretty sunrise. We're so happy to have you back here this Monday, and I just want to say to you all, go Dragons.
Now for some announcements. Attention all sophomores, juniors, and seniors interested in being a member of the Beta Club. Application information is now available on the Beta Club page on the CHS website and is posted outside of room A412 and A923 in the library. The deadline for applying is 2:30 p.m. on Friday, November 6th. It's giving season. The SGA canned food drive is going on now, and it's a competition between first periods. The class with the most donations wins breakfast. Please bring in cans to your first period teacher or drop off cans at the donation bin in the main office. Have you ever wanted to travel around the world, experience new cultures, and make memories of a lifetime? Well, here's your chance. Mr. Carey is organizing a Mediterranean adventure to Italy and Greece in the summer of 2020. We already have travelers signed up, and we want you to join us. There will be a virtual informational meeting on Thursday, November 5th at 6 p.m. You must RSVP to receive the link. Scan the QR code on the flyer posted on the TVs around the school or email Mr. Carey for more information. The CHS yearbook is now for sale online. Buy yours today before the prices rise. Follow our social media accounts at CHS Pathfinder to stay up to date on all things yearbook related. Here's your sports schedule for this week. On Wednesday, men's varsity bowling faces off against Houston and Germantown at the Cordova Lanes. These matches begin at 3:30 p.m. The following day, our very own varsity cross-country team participates in the state championship in Hendersonville, Tennessee. That's all we have for you today, Collierville. I'm Mr. Moore, and have a magnificent Monday.